Good morning. You're looking at the other side of the camera this time. As you can see, I'm out for a walk. You can see over here, I don't know if you can see those weeds moving around. There's a slight breeze. It is 10 degrees, and so it's chilly. But it's a beautiful morning. I say chilly, it's about, like I said, 9 or 10 degrees. But there's not much wind. And I've got my layers on. Let's see if I can switch the camera around here if it'll cooperate. Apparently you can't switch the camera in my phone during a video. So I guess, I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, so maybe I was pushing the wrong button. But I've got my layers on. I've got long underwear on, and I've got fleece-lined blue jean, LL Bean. I bought these couple of pair of LL Bean fleece-lined blue jeans. I have some other pairs too. I have probably about 5 or 6 pairs of fleece-lined blue jeans, and boy, they make the difference when it's cold. And then you put long underwear on and got layers on, so I feel fine. Not even cold at all. I've got nice gloves on. My face is feeling the cold, but it's not bad. And when you're dressed for it and there's not a lot of wind, it's pretty nice. So anyway, the reason for this video was to give you an update on the results of my visit with my final PET scan, or my last PET scan. It won't be my final PET scan, and my visit with the oncologist. So we didn't get the news I was hoping for, or we were hoping for, but you know, we left it in God's hands. Whether I got good news or bad news, it doesn't take the Lord by surprise, and it's in His hands, so we're trusting Him. So what were the results? So I had an original PET scan before, when this was diagnosed, which showed what they call abnormal uptake or metabolic activity that indicates cancer in the lymph nodes. The PET scans don't literally show cancer, but they show indications that there's cancer present in the lymph nodes, lymphoma. So I had it in my groin, my abdomen, and my neck. Then I had 3 treatments of chemotherapy and had another PET scan, and that showed no abnormal uptake in my groin or my neck, but still some abnormal uptake in my abdomen. And the oncologist was fairly optimistic that the last 3 treatments would take care of that. But when I had so they have a measurement they use, and I think it was like a 5 or a 6 in my abdomen, whatever that SUV, whatever that measurement, I forget what it stands for. So when they had this last PET scan on January 5th, which was after my 6 chemotherapy treatments, the measurement in my abdomen area, lymph nodes in my abdomen area, actually increased instead of decreased. Now I'm going to end up with the sun behind me. Careful how I hold the camera, which is not what we wanted to see. You know, we wanted to see it down normal, which is somewhere around a 2. Well, it was like a 7.1. So the oncologist was obviously disappointed in that, but he said, so what we're doing now, what's happening now is he is referring me to the University of Michigan's Lymphoma Center in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which, you know, that's going to be, you know, the experts in the field, some of the best of the best, which is good. And then, so actually after I met with the oncologist, they said I would be meeting with a nurse, which was originally going to be like post-treatment information, but I'm not post-treatment anymore because of this. So one of the blessings, though, was the nurse walked in, and as some of you may know, Lisa Butts. And Denise and I have known Lisa for years. She was involved in homeschooling, a wonderful Christian lady, and she was an encouragement, very sympathetic to my situation. And one of the things that she said was that the University of Michigan Lymphoma Center won't sit on this. they're going to jump on it right away. So I was very pleased. Well, that happened on Wednesday, but I got a call from them on Thursday, and then another call from them on Friday. So they're going to be calling me again on Monday to set up an appointment with a doctor, with a specialist. And then my oncologist said there's about 8 different directions they could go. It could be anywhere ranging from another PET scan in 3 months and see what happens. I'm kind of doubting that's what they're going to do. Although I might have a PET scan in 3 months, I think they're going to recommend some other things. And then it could be radiation, very focused radiation treatment on those spots, what he calls hot spots that are in my abdomen. And then it could be that, or it could be a combination of a bone marrow transplant and other type of chemotherapy. And one of the things he said was that the other types of chemotherapy probably will require hospitalization. So that's where it's at. That's basically all the information I have that I can give you. I also see an osteopathic doctor, so I take supplements. I haven't been as faithful with my eating I really got off track over the holidays. And it doesn't take much for me to get off track because I like good food. And but I need to get back on my more strict diet that hopefully will also aid in getting rid of the cancer. So appreciate your prayers, and I'm thankful for all the calls I've gotten and questions, and people that knew I was having that meeting with the oncologist. Got a lot of phone calls and texts and questions, and I appreciate the concern and the prayers. And like I say, it was in God's hands from the start. It was in God's hands before I had this, so it's still in his hands. And I trust him for whatever he's going to do in and through my body, and show himself strong, and thankful for the way he's for the family that he's given me, and their support and love, and friends and church family, and I really appreciate it. So just right now, I ask that you pray. I'll keep you updated on what the next steps are. But as far as how I feel, you might ask, people ask me that all the time. How you feeling? I feel great. The fact that I haven't had chemotherapy in I don't know, it's maybe been a couple of months. Well, not quite. It's been over a month, I guess. Yeah, it's been over a month. That is a great feeling, because that really is tough, and I feel very strong. I think really the only thing sort of limiting me right now is because laying around for a few months, I'm really out of shape. So I've been trying to walk a couple miles every day. I've been doing a little bit of work here and there for people, just little things, and I haven't had any limitations other than I get sore sometimes the next day just because I'm out of shape. So anyway, this is probably too long of a video already, so I'm going to stop it right here. Appreciate your prayer. Have a great day. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather.